y'all, it's Emily. So since last week was Friday the 13th, I thought I would do a horror movie video about horror movies and my favorite ones. Friday the 13th, I love that. Oh, I love it. When you first get to know me, you wouldn't guess this about me, but I actually really like horror movie stuff, and I like ghosts. Well, if you saw the ghost hunting video last week, you obviously figured I'm kind of into that stuff. But yeah, I like horror movies. I think they're fun, and so I just wanted to make a video about my favorite ones I've seen, ones I'm going to see. With getting into horror movies, I'm trying to watch all the old classic ones, like The Exorcist. So I have seen The Exorcist, I have seen The Shining, I've seen Psycho, I've seen most of the Birds, I've seen Children of the Corn, just the first one. For the record, I have not been scared by any horror movie that I have watched to this day. So, I have not been scared at all. One of my favorites is called The Uninvited, with Emily Browning. It's one of the psychological horror movies, and it's a really interesting story, and then there's like a twist ending, kind of, so that's a good one. House at the End of the Street with Jennifer Lawrence and Matt Derry. I cannot say his name right, so I apologize. I need to go find a video where he's saying his last name so I can figure out how to pronounce it. I've seen that one. That's such an amazing one. Jennifer does good in just about every single movie she does, so that was a really good movie to watch. And that's also another psychological horror one with a twist ending. Very twist ending. Oh my gosh. I've seen all of the Final Destination movies. I don't know if you count that as horror. Evil Dead, that was a good one. I went to see that with a couple of friends. The Woman in Black with Daniel Radcliffe, that was awesome. I wanted to see it basically just because Daniel Radcliffe was in it, because I love Harry Potter. But he did an amazing job in that movie, and it's kind of weird seeing like him go from Harry Potter and then to this like horror movie character, and that was awesome. So I think he did an amazing job, and I love that movie. Hide and Seek is one. This is what it looks like. It's crazy. The movie Orphan, that's a crazy movie if you haven't seen that one. Yeah, that was crazy. The Apparition, that has Ashley Greene in it, and that's an amazing movie. I think it's kind of supposed to be sort of like Paranormal Activity, but more realistic, other than just like a documentary. So I have seen Paranormal Activity, the first one. I haven't seen the rest of them yet. It shows very well the characteristics of a demon possession, actually, even though it's kind of a fakey movie. And if you would like to know the truth, it's not real. I mean, it is, of course, the idea and the concept is real, because yes, there is such a thing as demons, but the movie itself, the documentary, that was all fake. I just bought the first 4 in a package deal of Nightmare on Elm Street. I believe it is. Yes. So hopefully I will be watching that this coming week. I'll probably have watched it by the time I post this video. Anyway, The Roommate. So I wanted to watch it a few years ago, but I was planning on going to a college 3 years ago. Yeah, so I wanted to watch about 3 years ago when it came out, but I was planning on going to college the next year or whenever it came out. So my mom was like, you don't want to watch that because then you're going to be scared of your roommate, and I was like, alright. So I decided not to watch it then, and then I found it probably at Walmart or Target, I don't remember which one, for $5, and so I got it. I watched it. I didn't get scared. And so I think it's a good movie, and it's a little bit creepy and kind of weird to think about, but I mean, yeah. So, I watched that one. I think that's a good one. And the funny thing is, the main character, her name is Sarah, who has a sister named Emily. My name's Emily and my sister's name is Sarah. My mom, every time I watch a horror movie, she's like, "Did you get scared?" And I'm like, "No." And she asked when I watched The Exorcist if I got scared, and I'm like, "No, I didn't get scared." And she's like, "Well, it was a scary movie back in the 70s. And I'm like, "I'm pretty sure it was. I can see that the part where she's walking backwards down the stairs on her hands is scary, where the part where her head turns all the way around her head, I'm pretty sure that's scary. I can see the scary parts, I just don't get scared by it." So I think that's hilarious how she tells me that stuff. My best friend got me this for my birthday, and it's got a bunch of horror movies, but they're kind of like the B-rated ones, and a lot of them's like sequels. So I haven't been able to watch any of them yet. Well, actually, I haven't had time to watch any of them, but got this. This is supposed to Children of the Corn. It says the collection. It is not the whole collection. The only one it is missing is the first one. I also have Hostel, Spit on Your Grave, House of a Thousand Corpses, Running Scared, Hannibal, those movies, 13 Ghosts, Cabin Fever, Last House on the Left, The Haunting. I don't know what that one is. I have that one. Human Centipede. Somebody said I should watch The Human Centipede. I know that's not really horror. It's a weird movie. But if there's any others that I didn't list, if you want to, or that you think I should watch, you should go comment below so that way I can watch those. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you had a wonderful Friday the 13th. So don't forget to like, big thumbs up, thank you, and subscribe to my channel so that way when I post more videos that you will be notified. So I kept talking and it wasn't recording. Oh no, I said no. I already talked about that. Okay. So I have horror movies down here on the bottom shelf of my bookcase, so that's why I keep looking down here. Well, the characteristics. So wonderful when the camera decides to die in the middle of taking a video. Pardon me, just looking for movies to talk about. You don't end up with, as I drop it, it just came out, and then the sequel just came out.